pulling up. Pulling on up. All right. As a BMW is on the screen. A white BMW. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see the license plate. Hold on. What state is the license plate? Alright. That's like my car. That's funny. Initials TRN. Somebody may be an RN. You're a 10. You're a 10. Your address may be 205 or 502. You can drive a white BMW SUV. I feel like that says either Texas or Missouri. Okay? Both. I don't know. Powered by choice. So this person's choosing to step over a hurdle to get to you, or step over motherfuckers to get to you. So if someone wants to go the distance to get to you, okay? They want to be everything that you've been dreaming of or praying for. So like I said, YouTube, you've been on this end praying to God for someone to come into your life or something good to happen in your life, and then there's another person over here that's been praying for the same thing. So one of you's praying, doesn't matter about gender, praying for a good person, and somebody wants to make your dreams come true. They want to be what you've been praying for. All right, so that's a little hit. You may live in freehold. You could be going to the car dealer, maybe buying a new car, trading a car in. Who the hell knows? But let's see what's going on. Lock it in. Tap in, help me help you. I am here for free to give you a message to make you feel good, to get you the best guidance possible. It's free to tap, it's free to share, it's free to like, it's free to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button, swipe to the left, give me some hype points on YouTube. If you want to watch on YouTube, the link's in the bio on my TikTok account. Know that tarot is for entertainment purposes, also to give you some clarity to your situation. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make it fit. If it doesn't fit, know that roles can be reversed. If I say it's you, it could be a person. I do talk a little naughty, so if you get offended, just find your way out of the read. Come again another day. Rootsandrewards.com if you want to purchase a read with me. I take Cashapp, # Roots and Rewards, Venmo Jessieray21, and PayPal. Tiger I as the I, 1226 at AOL.com. Make sure you email me with your profile picture, your questions you want most clarity on, and your zodiac sign. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. All right, lock it in, guys. Just hold on. So what do you want to get out of today's read? Throw up your city, state, zodiac sign. Where you coming in from? How's the week been? Let's clear a bitch out. I'm all over the place this week. Oh, what's going on? You got Gemini, Mandy, Leo, Pennsylvania, Amber, Dragon, Leo, Texas, Scorpio, Cap, Samaya. Hello, Samaya. I am really loving this sage. Gemini. How you doing, Curious? I'm good. I'm good. Chilling. Trying to get back into the groove, you know. I didn't read for 6 days, so I'm just trying to, you know, feel my way into it. I was really in my own energy, enjoying life, you know, being present, not getting into other people's energy. So I'm just, you know, I gotta warm up into it again. It's good to disconnect sometimes, you know. I miss you guys, but I don't miss all the energies, all the bullshit that you guys go through. You know, I don't miss that part. I like the laughter, I like the peace that you guys give and all that, but didn't miss the emotional outbursts, the trauma and drama and the chaos that you guys go through. Oh, hi, okay. All right, let's lock it in. Let me say my little prayer. It keeps happening, guys. Remember, I'm here for free to give you a message to match the energy I'm giving you, whatever you're giving to me. Connect more with you if you're going to comment. If you're on the For You page, get off of the For You page and come on in. I won't bite. I just may take a little nibble. But you probably like that shit anyway. So come on in. Join the live. Join the fun. Does somebody want to go to Puerto Rico? Are you from Puerto Rico? Are you having a trip? A trip coming up? What's that about? Okay, let's go. I feel Latin today with my little salsa shirt. I don't know, maybe you're Latin or dealing with somebody that's Latin. Or just like the culture. All right, time's a ticking. Time's ticking. 9 of Pentacles. All right. A grandfather clock. Maybe you had a grandfather clock when you were growing up. Or you've been grandfathered in somewhere. Are you very close with your grandparents or your grandfather? He could have left you a clock, like an antique vintage clock. Or a pendant. You could have the ashes of your grandparents in a pendant. So 9 of Pentacles. Nice. I like that. I like that. So the 9 of Pentacles is saying that you've been working on yourself. You're reaching for greater heights. You're reaching for more pentacles. You're going through a transformation. You're probably single right now, independent, thriving, or that's where you're headed. Okay, that's funny. I'm Puerto Rican. Okay, Alicia. How's it going, Lightning? Going good. So maybe it's been some time. Maybe you've been single for the last 9 months, 9 years. Like I said, you've been sitting, you've been praying for someone to come in and match your energy, match your frequency, match your fucking vibe, your consistency, match your intention, your purpose, you know, having purpose in self-growth, finding a person that you're really putting intention into making it grow and be abundant, and not just a hit it, quit it, lick it, leave it energy, right? Yes, please, right, Jill? So the time is coming for that to come in for some of you. Others of you, you may have been in a relationship for the last 9 years that just doesn't work, and you feel like, oh, I just wasted this 9 years. I can't leave this relationship. But maybe you're needing to leave this relationship because maybe it's not 9 years. It could be 2 years, whatever, 11 years, 19 years, 11 months, whatever it is. I think that a relationship probably isn't working for some of you guys, and you're needing to make your way out of it and become single and go through this transformation, go through this awakening, getting to know yourself, getting more stable within yourself, value, maybe financially secure and independent on your own. You might not be able to support yourself right now. So it's time to gather up that energy to start moving forward into a different timeline. High Priestess, Pisces energies out here, Cancer's energies out here. So the High Priestess is out here. So maybe you're a type of person that you stay very, you're very withdrawn, you're very held back, you're very introverted, you don't say too much, you don't really put yourself out in the world too much. You could be very reserved in your energy. But you're very intuitive. You see, you observe a lot of things, you see a lot of things, but you may not speak on everything that you see or the way you feel about certain things. But there is a lot of knowledge and wisdom and internal knowing there. Now here's this person over here. This was the first card out that was flipped on my cart when I first came down. It wasn't shuffled out, it was just upside down on my cart, and I said, oh, that, okay. So the Two of Cups is here. This is sharing your emotions, sharing your feelings with someone, showing someone your vulnerability, showing somebody all aspects of yourself, like the goofiness, the sadness that you carry, going to the depths with someone here. Yes, it's a collective read. It's collective. It's for anyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The whole read doesn't need to resonate with you. You pick and choose what feels good, sounds good to you, and run with that. All right. So yeah, there's two, like on this side, you're just staying quiet, you're staying reserved, you're like, I'm working on me, I'm trying to use my intuition, I'm trying to not put myself out there. Maybe right now you're not ready to date, or you're on the fence about dating, you know, you're tippy-toeing around the idea. And then there's a lover here on the other side, right? So this could be coming in within the next 9 to 11 days, 9 to 11 weeks, 9 to 11 months. For some of you guys, it's, you know, everybody's on a different timeline. It could be coming in by June 11th, November 6th, June 2nd, November 2nd. What are we at? February? You could have met this person February 11th, February 6th, on the second month. The second, second month is February, so second day. I want to be everything that you've been dreaming and praying for. So you may feel like you want to be that way for somebody, or that's them for you. Flip it, reverse it, whatever you got to do with it. I'm bleeding. Is this blood? Right. So maybe, I don't know what that is, but maybe you've been dealing with somebody loves your smile. You just, when you smile, their heart smiles. Their heart smiles. What I feel from this, I don't know what it is on my wrist, but I feel like a vampire bite. Yeah. So energy vampires, you've been dealing with energy vampires. People that suck you of all your good feel energy and then leave you in the dust, and they run away and they give that good energy to someone else. Yeah, energy vampires. So needing to cut those bitches off and get yourself, release yourself, because you've been intertwined with a lot of things that just make you feel very stuffy. There, very locked in, it just doesn't feel good. You may have a hard time detaching from these energies, or maybe you have had a hard time detaching from them. Why do we as humans get drawn to other humans? What's the spiritual side of that? I feel like everyone that you've come across is here to teach you something. You're needing to learn something, or vice versa. You're needing to teach them. You're needing to be a catalyst for them, either to connect more with their spirituality, connect more with self, understanding traumas. There's a reason that you cross paths with everybody. Two of Cups is out here again. Tell me you don't got love energy coming in to snatch you up. To get on your snatch. Oh my God. Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Two different decks. Whole lot of love energy. Now, maybe it's not a lover for you. Maybe this is just a friendship. Someone comes in, you cross paths with someone that really fills you up emotionally. You know, they come up to you, they praise you, they tell you how great you are, how beautiful you are. And maybe this is just a support for you. Maybe it's not a lover. Some of you, most of you, it probably is. It feels kind of lovey-dovey if they want to get in your snatch, but or on your fucking eggplant. But yeah, they want to spit on it. Anyway, they want to get you wet and moist. They want to drizzle you with like fucking icing and shit. They want to glaze you up. Okay. You're getting wild. You're slipping and sliding. You better put those fucking vinyl sheets on that bed now, because they're going to get messy. They're going to get messy. Dripping a little wine down the... Oh, no. Discontinue. Oh, jeez. Why? All right. I was keeping it as clean as possible. All right. Okay, let me pull back a little bit. They're restricting me. They're restricting me, guys. All right, so those are the energy vampires that don't want this to happen. Yeah, Amber, I'm telling you. Trying to shut the shit down, you know? People disrupt it. It's so innocent. It's so innocent. But people don't like seeing other people happy because they're not happy, right? The energy vampires in our lives, they're not happy. They're miserable. So it hurts to see someone that used to love them be happy with someone else. So you connect with this person's heart. Like I said, your smile is just gonna lighten up this person's day. Like you see the skeleton, and then this hand is on the heart, like just touching. Like you really touch this person in a really soulful way. It's really nice. Let me see about this restriction, guys. Okay, so it's not eligible for a recommendation, so I definitely need you guys. I never saw that. Discontinued in some regions. Alright, I need you to tap in even more now, guys, because they're not going to push it out to the collective. Alright, let's keep it clean. I didn't think I said anything bad. Maybe that word, the S word. We're nice and tight. We're snatched up. You know, those jeans really tighten me up. I didn't think so either. Yeah, I try to get around it. Usually I do it pretty well, but I don't know which word threw that off. Yeah, you're purifying your soul here. You may connect with sunflowers. You just, like sunflowers, right? This is what I'm saying. You are the sunshine for this fucking person. Sunflowers, when the sun goes down, the flower wilts, right? It goes down, it closes up, and when the sun comes out again, it perks up and it gets a little happy. And you know, this, you bring a lot of joy into this person's life, or they bring a lot of joy into your life. They will be very protective. I was getting this in the TikTok read, that this person will be very protective and very possessive over you. They will watch you. They will watch how people surround you, or how people watch you. I feel like if you're in a crowd of people, like if you're in the stores or you're at a concert, a lot of people watch you, have their eyes on you, and this person is like the security guard or the bodyguard or the pit bull, just observing to make sure that nobody fucks with you. So you got to protect her. You got a protective energy. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. Guys, start commenting in the chat for me. Throw up some heart emojis, purple hearts, red hearts, green hearts. Yeah, the thief in the night, the vampire. Nobody's going to be thieving your happiness. Nobody can take nothing away from you. Like, whatever's meant for you will be for you. Nobody can take it away. No one's going to be coming in here and getting you up in your headspace anymore, giving you mental conflict. I really feel like some of you guys are born in 77, or you've been sitting with this energy for 7 years, 9 years, 7 months, 9 months, or since September 7th of last year. A lot of confusion. Thanks, Nini. A lot of confusion here with this person. You probably didn't know, like, what the person wanted from you. Like, what do you want from me? Do you love me? Do you hate me? Do you want to be with me? Like, you want to fight? Like, what do you want? What's up, Deborah? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Need everybody to tap in, though. Yeah. Fast coming. Fast coming. So someone's coming in really fast for you. Hello, Sally. How you doing? 8 weeks, 8 days on the 8th. So you've been having a really hard time sleeping and getting rid of this heartbreak or this backstabbing that people have been giving you. Even though you get flagged, it's always fun when you don't hold back. I understand it. Yeah, thanks, Lightning. I don't like to hold back. I like to speak freely, but TikTok doesn't like when you speak freely. So I really feel like you've had a really hard time feeling good, like feeling better, or feeling uplifted, feeling positive or valued because of all this heartbreak that you've been going through the last 3 years, 4 years. But it's being reversed now, right? Being reversed. Coming out of people pleasing, giving too much to others and not receiving something back. You need reciprocation from all connections, or all things, right? Jobs. I work hard, I expect to get paid what I'm worth at my position. Friend, I expect my friend to be a friend, like give me what I give them. If a lover, I expect a lover to show up for me and show me consistency. My family, yeah, I expect my family. I should be able to call my family and have them help me and me help them, and it needs to be reciprocated, right? So there was uneven give and take with you and these energy vampires, or this energy vampire. You could be a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think now you're sitting in a lot more value and worth and feeling more blessed. I think you still are reserved. I think you are holding very tightly to your heart space. I don't know. Does somebody like licorice? I just heard licorice. Black licorice. I don't know. I think you have beautiful eyes, beautiful smile. Some of you guys are like model-esque, and there you are. You're standing up very proud. You have your shoulders back. You're looking fine as fuck. I think that you're going from that high priestess energy, being reserved, head down. Maybe you're used to like walking in places and your head is down. Now you're gonna start walking into places with your head up and making eye contact with more people, acknowledging people, and you're gonna start getting more acknowledgement, more recognition, more praise. Like I said before, there's somebody that comes in and just wants to praise you for your beauty, your intellect, your gifts, talents, the way you function. Like you're like an alien. you're like an alien. You're like the Maleficent. What is it? That what's her name? Angelina Jolie. That movie. It's like you're just this beautiful creature. People may have thought like you were like a dark entity because of your reserved nature, because you don't have many friends, or you don't speak too much. You stay very sheltered in your energy. But now that you have this enlightenment, maybe you're headed more into feminine energy instead of masculine energy. Maybe you were in that fight or flight energy where you had to go into your masculinity and rah and really claim your shit. And now it's like you're softening. You have this warrior, you have this like warrior energy to you, like Xena energy, but yet it's so soft. I don't know. When people see you, people see that you've been through some shit in your life. But then others see you just as a beauty, and they think you've never been through anything. So you got two different collectives. But look at the Empress on the back. See, that's the feminine energy, divine feminine, motherly, nurturing, birthing new ideas, standing tall, creating an empire, sitting and receiving what you need. Nice. You could have a birth date on the 6th. Taurus energy, Libra. So who is this person that feels like you're just a fucking beauty? You're just beautiful. You may have very pale skin. You might wear dark red lipstick. I think you're natural, though. You're natural beauty. This person likes when you don't have too much makeup on, but when you do put makeup on, it's like you go from like the girl next door, like Jewel. You go from the girl next door, Jewel, and then you go into like supermodel, like Angelina Jolie. When you put your makeup on, they like both of it, but they like your natural beauty more. They think that you're very graceful, very charming, very kind-hearted. This person's been watching you on the sidelines, seeing how you interact with people, see how you interact with them. The little birdies are talking about your beauty, about how charming you are. I think there's some people that they see you from a distance and they think you're like beautiful, and you may not be welcoming, right? Because you're sheltered and you're reserved in your energy. You stay very quiet. You observe and you stay quiet. And people see, because, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're probably a bitch, or you're off limits, or whatever. But then the person approaches you or hears somebody else approach you, and they're like, wait, that person like way cool. Like they're fucking humble. They're throwing F-bombs. Like it's something like, it's an unexpected, your personality is unexpected. You're like a tomboy, or if you're a man, you're like very feminine and soft. You know, like you may look like fucking big and bad, but then you open your mouth, you're like, hi sweetie, how you doing? You know, you're so sweet. Very authentic. Yeah. I think that surprises people. Looks are deceiving. Like it doesn't match, but they like it. They like it. Confessions. You see, you got somebody confessing. that they've been thinking about you a lot lately, wanting to be a soulmate to you. See, I don't need the fucking cards to know what I feel. Open heart. Boom, 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 boom. I want to confess, I've been loving you from a distance, and I'm thinking about you and wanted to do Eskimo kisses with you and get close to you and have unity with you. Someone's obscuring the fact that they want to fucking hex the shit out of you, though. They want to curse this shit. When you're doing well, when you're being loved and you're being respected and you're being recognized amongst the masses, people are mad at it, and they're obscuring the fact that they're giving you the fucking side eye and they don't want nothing good for you. Trying to hex you. Somebody might have done the voodoo shit in October. Some witchcraft or negative mind or speaking spells over your life. Like just shit talking, smear campaigning, and all that. Concealing what the fuck they've been doing and saying since October. Somebody may be a security officer. I think they're private eye too. I get private eye off of that with the camera and obscurity, like hiding the fact that they're photographing you or watching you. Mysteries. The mystery. I just felt, it was an old show, Murder Mystery, with that old lady. So maybe somebody's mother or older woman is watching you, taking pictures of you or something. Murder mystery. I don't know, Sherlock Holmes. I don't know. Watching you from a distance. They're obscured. You don't know this person is watching you. Murder, She Wrote. Yes, that is it. My grandmother loved that fucking show. We watch it all the time. Murder, She Wrote. Curse, clarity, distance, obscurity. You don't know them. You don't know. You know. You don't know that this. Who is that person? What's going on with that person? They're lusting over you. All right. Forbidden. Forbidden. What is this? Somebody's lusting over you. They're trying to curse you, though. What the fuck is that? How are you gonna lust for me and want to curse me at the same time? Oh, well, okay. I see it. Trying to sidetrack you from the soulmate. That's why they're not trying to curse you to be malicious to you. They're trying to curse you so nobody else can have you because they want you. They're trying to cause delays on you opening your heart with a soulmate. So I think that there's somebody going to come in or has come in that's trying to get back in your good graces to stop you from falling in love with someone here. The ex? Okay. This person, if it's an ex, they're rewatching lustful videos or looking at the photos that they took of you and stuff like that. Or if this is a person just that's obsessed with you, that wants a relationship with you, they're watching your social media stuff like over and over again, and they're lusting over that. Yeah. Wife totally shut bedroom down. She's getting it somewhere else. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Use your intuition with it. There's a heart song. Like, oh, you're so cute. Don't even pay this one no mind. Like, this one on the side, just don't pay them no mind. Energy vampire. They're just trying to know that they got you, suck everything from you, take everything from you, and whatever. And it's on the same arm as my evil eye bracelet. The two fucking like bite marks here. So use your intuition, your inner knowing. This one has a heart song for you that they're gonna be sending you like lovey-dovey music, and real cute. It's cute. It's real cute. Let's see. Lock it in, guys. Lock it in. Purity. It's a pure connection. You could have two different eye colors. You could live in Alaska or someone where it's really cold. Evergreen trees, maybe Colorado. Own a husky. Trust it. Trust your intuition. Trust this person. You're going to be thriving within yourself and within this relationship. You may be going to the safari. You could live in South Africa. You may like giraffes. You could be tall or you have a long neck. Oregon, Pennsylvania. Miracles are happening right now. Maybe you're going to see the Northern Lights in Iceland. Maybe that's on your bucket list. Capricorn energy. Yeehaw, cowboy. Number 10, Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn. You're the motherfucking goat. You are the goat. You are climbing up those mountaintops, and you're getting there. You're getting to the top of things. You're getting on your grind. You're getting shit in motion. You're making shit happen. You are stubborn as fuck, though. You may want to work on that. You fucking hard-headed. Let people fucking help you. Capricorns, we don't like when people help us. Not that we don't like when people help us. We're very hard-headed. We're very stubborn. We like things done a certain way, and we think we could do it the best way possible. We'd rather do it ourselves than have somebody else do it and then have to fix what the fuck they do, right? But let people help you. Ask for help if you need help. It doesn't make you weak by asking someone for help or guidance or whatever it is. Let's see, who else? What else? Or feel obligated. Yeah, obligated to give back, right? 10th house, authority. So leadership qualities you have. You could be born in 71 or have a 17th birth date, July 1st or January 7th birthday. 11th house is community. You are going to lead a community to miracles, or leading. Getting Arizona off of this too, or Mesa Verde, or yeah, Arizona, Montana, Wyoming. You may want to lead. There's hiking here, hiking the mountains. So you may be going on a 10 to 11 day mission up to the mountains. or spiritual retreats, nature walks, cross-country skiing. There's something with a big group of people, 10 to 11 people that are gathering on the mountains. So community walks. This could also be marathons and stuff like that. Cool. Introspection. That's where you're at right now, I feel. Alliance. Yeah. So right now you're in introspection. You're going to get your chakras into alignment. You're going to get back into alignment. Having all your ducks in a row. And then you're going to make an alliance with someone. You're going to fly with the geese. You're going to fly with your kind, your soul tribe, your community. 50, 51, 48, 49. Oh shit, look at that. Progression. 48, 49, 50. You saw me shuffle it. 51. Ding. Ideas. 48. I'm 48. Trying to go to the Canadian Rockies for vacation. Do it. I see it. Look. Look at you on the bottom of the mountain. Hiking. Sun shining. You can connect with stained glass. See the colorful circles here? Maybe you're wanting to take a stained glass class. Creating some stained glass, or visiting churches, like old historic churches with stained glass. Oh, the fucking bluebirds. No, they're okay, macaws. I saw it as bluebirds. Partnership. Alliances. So not only alliance with partnerships, but alliance with community. Oh, that's cute. 31. Juneau. You want to go to Juneau. Where's Juneau? In Alaska? Am I wrong? Could be wrong. I don't know. Yes, oh my god, my aunt did stained glass. She just passed last year. I'm sorry to hear that. Alaska. Okay. Good. Some of you guys are Greek also, or you wanted to go to Greece. 18. Let's see what else we got here. What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Nurturing. I feel like this person comes in very fatherly or motherly for you. A mentor. You could be falling in love with a mentor. Somebody that's taking you under their wing. This could be a childhood friend that you were very close with, or a professor or something. Wisdom. I think you're needing to give back to the community too. Maybe you haven't done that in a while. Here's that intimacy. You might meet this person while you give back to the community. Recharging. With this person, there's intimacy. Establishing an intimate, secure partnership. This summer, you're going to have late night snuggles at the beach, like sunset snuggles, wrapped in a blanket. There's mutual respect between you and this person. And they're going to make you feel very secure with the reassurance. They're going to reassure you and clear your mind. You're going to be able to breathe with this person. coming out of, oops, yep, coming out of isolation, just dumping away things, burning the bridges, right? Dumping out things. Not giving a fuck if people are going to spread rumors or gossip or be nosy about what the fuck you got going on. You're not going to mask it. You're not going to hide what the fuck is going on. You're going to come out of feeling hopeless, and you're going towards being more hopeful. You're running towards your success. You're needing to draw a line, draw boundaries with people in order to heal. You're needing to choose yourself. Don't worry about people being petty with you, or, you know, try not to be petty with other people. This is a recharging time. You're needing to let go of some things. How do you and this person come up as animals? Completion. Yeah, it's a fucking wrap. It's a completion of the negative, of people taking too much. No more. Oh, there's a big heart in there. Oh, a little heart. See a little heart? Little heart. Somebody might like snake skin, or you're shedding your skin. Bursting out. You're a magical being. You're a fucking alien. You're magic. Tree of life. Your life is being restored. You're getting your life back. It's a more magical timeline too that you're stepping into. You have purple and blue aura to you. 33, 58. Alright. Let's see what else. Animal spirit between you and your person. They're going to be caught in your web. They're not going to be able to get out. They're not going to want to get out. There's the alignment again, getting your chakras into alignment. Some of you guys are needing to do some chakra alignment. I do candle work for the chakras if you want to set that up with me, or do healing music with chakra, the alignment, all the chakras. But the stingray glides through the ocean, right? Ocean floor. They just glide. And they don't bother nobody. Unless somebody steps on them, and then the fucking stinger shoots in the fucking heart and kills you, right? That's your energy. Like, you mind your business, you mind your own, until somebody wants to poke at you, and then they get caught in the fucking web, and then you eat them and you spit them the fuck out. It's like, yeah, beautiful, you're the fucking beauty, but then you turn into a motherfucking beast if you have to, right? Oyster. Again, you could at times be very cold and aloof and sheltered and really to yourself. And people may, you know, look at you as very cold, but you're just trying to stay in alignment, stay peaceful, right? Sometimes we need to isolate. We need to go in introspection. We need that solitude. We need that hard shell, right? But that hard shell can also deflect people that are in alignment with you. If you're too held back and you're too worried about, you know, letting someone in. So just be mindful how closed up you are at times. This person may see that you have a hard outer shell. They may see that, you know, you're hard to read or hard to warm up. But I feel like they're going to be real patient with you because they understand why you are that way. You probably had a pretty bad life, you know, a hard upbringing. Probably got intertwined with a lot of bullshit. This person won't be too easy to push away. They are very resilient. They're very, when this person locks into something and they see something that they want, they go for it and they lock in. It's very hard to sway them differently. That's where I'm like, somebody's stubborn as fuck here, because one track fucking mind. So they may say, oh, you're cold, but they'll keep at it to warm you up and show you that they're in alignment with you. Did that restriction come off? Why is the number still? Oh, well, I haven't been live. That's why they're low. So slowly. So this person knows that you're slow to open up. So they're going to just trickle their way in. Someone's in no rush, right? There's no fucking rush. Golden egg. There's no rush. They know that you're golden. They want to make a nice little cushy nest for it, the golden egg. They want to make it comfortable for you. Hummingbird. They want to hum on it. They sing you sweet nothings at nighttime. Somebody may work the night shift. Cute little bird. You're so cute. They know you've been preyed on from fucking shark, crocodile, black egg, energy vampire. They know that people have been preying on your downfalls. People are, you know, they've been very harsh with you. Very dark energy around you. So they get it. You may be a little spoiled too. Nothing good should be rushed. What's up, Jose? Did you send me the info? Yeah. Beautiful. Like, you're so beautiful. You could be a twin, or that you guys mirror each other. It could be a Gemini energy. You're just beautiful. They don't understand, like, why people have to, like, be a crocodile and fucking treat you like a black egg, treat you like an outcast, or treat you like you're the villain. Like, they don't understand, like, why people would treat you that way. Because they're seeing you as this beautiful swan and golden egg and, you know, something, like, really valuable that they want to, like, with egg, you got to incubate it, right? With heat. And it's very fragile. You have to, you know, coddle it and comfort it. And then, you know, the shell, the egg breaks and it birds the swan. Right? Swans crack out eggs, right? I think they do. Most birds have eggs, right? So, you're just a beautiful swan. You're a fucking phoenix. Okay? If you don't want to be a swan, you're a fucking phoenix. You're rising above it all. They see that you've risen. You've risen above these fucking narcissists in your life, these energy vampires, these destructive people, your own destructive patterns programmed from destructive people. They see that you're opening up and that you're transforming and you're going higher. He was there again. I'm gonna fucking smack him. I am going to fucking smack him. Why are you out? Like, good. I'm happy you're able to walk and stand, but why? I'm happy that he can do that, but I just don't want him to hurt himself. You know what I'm saying? One of my people had open heart surgery, and within like less than a week, he's back. at the gym. Who does that? Let's not overdo it, right? Like, relax. But that's a great fucking mindset, shit. It's a great mindset to have, but you have to be careful. Well, I still want to send something. I'm still sending stuff. You better sit his ass down. Go take a nap. Alright. What else we got here? Cross. When's the last time you dropped to your knees and prayed? Maybe needing to connect more in your religion, more in your faith. Number 6 keeps coming out here. 36, 63, June 3rd, March 6th. Stand in your faith. Stand strong in your faith. Ask your God to give you protection. Ask for vision or answers. I know, Samaya. I know. I don't know how. I don't know how. As far as I knew, they must have not have cracked their rib cage. It must not have been open heart. They must have gone through the wrist or the groin, which that makes more sense. You can be functional, but you're not supposed to lift anything. So I don't know. I don't know. What is he doing? What is he doing there? If he's walking on the treadmill, yeah, but your heart rate, I don't think it should be going up too high, getting open heart. So I gotta stay low on it. They did. His son told me they did. Yeah, he said he was going to do, but how do you break rib cages and come back 4 days later? Something itch my head. I think somebody bailed the hospital and said, I don't want this shit. Just let me die. Fuck this shit. Who wants surgery? Let me live my life. If I go down, I go down. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like that. Some people, they're like, you know what? I don't want to go through all the bullshit. Take me when take me when you want to take me. He's an adventurer. Kudos to him. Really, like, superpowers, Superman. But I will be yelling at him if I see him in my class next week. I'm out. Out, or grab a fucking pillow. Grab 2 pillows and lay your ass down. And just listen. That's it. Jose, I'm going to call you in and be like, okay, escort this one out. I just got my CPR AED certification back, okay? I just re-fucking-newed it. I don't want to have to use it, okay? So let's keep the tree of life going. Relax. Only seated class. Stay seated. Actually, he can come to that one. He can come to the Monday class. Seated is fine. I'm impressed. Foxy lady, you. Foxy man. 69.96. Ow, just scratched myself. Fox. Doing the fox trots. Yeah, I think you have to really ask to be shown who these sly foxes are around you. if you're unaware of it. Tree. Tree is out here twice. Tree of life, growing, becoming more rooted, more stable in your energy. You're going from being entangled to nice and solid, straight. So you can be straightening out your back. Maybe you got some things going on in the spinal cord, vertebrae or something, fusions, and you're correcting it, getting it corrected. Changing life's, clarifying life's situations. I'm really enjoying this tonight. I only have one glass. Gotta savor it. Literally just had an MRI that revealed a herniated my LS1. Oh boy, again. Alright. But looks like it's going to be okay though. Just got the results Wednesday. So you go from that compression to I guess releasing pain. Probably looking at fusion. Okay. What's that in the cup? Pinot Noir with honey. So you're burning your life up. After the hurtful events, you're destroying it. You're destroying past events. You're coming out of the sorrow. You're healing sorrow. You're healing the fact that you feel like your whole life is just, it went on fire. Went up. And now it burnt down, burnt around, and now it ashed out, and now it's just flowing away. What's up, DK? Almost there. Got one more move to make to get to where you need to go. Persist with faith, for you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. With honey. Yeah, honey brings out the smoky flavor. I love it, and it makes it nice and sweet. Shield of resilience. So you're needing to stand tall as you stand strong as you make this one last move. Yep, embracing the dawn, enjoying the journey, igniting your soul, becoming very passionate about the opportunities that are opening up, the doors that are opening up. The doors are opening up to paradise, to calm and peace. See, this is where you're going from these hurtful events, feeling like somebody's fucking setting you on fire and just throwing gasoline on you constantly. And you're constant like this, and anxiety and frustration and anger and all this fucking bullshit, to listening to the ocean, the wind hitting your hair, watching the clouds pass by. Nice and still, very quiet. Roots of stability, locking it in. Very nice. Okay. My soul wants home really badly. So I had someone recently tell me that yesterday. I was told that I want to go home, but I don't know where home is. And I told that person, home is within you. Home is not heaven, not hell. Home is within you. So home is not a material place that you go. It's not with a person, place, or thing. It's not life or death. It's within you. That's where home is. So you have to get comfortable within your home. I just want to run away. You can't run away from yourself. That's why you have to get comfortable within yourself, become real with yourself, accept yourself for all, everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and live authentically. Taking more adventures. Shadow work is a must. It is, absolutely. Once you do that shadow work, then you feel like home. You know, once you understand that all these things outside of ourselves just doesn't do it. It's just not happiness. Happiness is not the validation from being praised from other people. It's not the money that we receive. It's not the material wealth that we have. It's not finding the love of our life. It's not any of that. It's loving you, understanding your purpose. That's where your happiness is. It's not outside yourself. More adventures, a new world. That's where you're hiking to this new world on top of the mountaintops. Yeah, ego, death, dark night of the soul. Yeah, it's a must. Going to new, greater heights. A ripple effect. It's baby steps. You don't have to make any big moves, guys. You're not going to do anything big. Little step, little change in your behavior. Little, you know, you're watching something or you're doing something on the daily. You're repetitive in something that is not nurturing you and that's toxic or unhealthy for you. Changing that little thing. Okay, let me not listen to that. Let me not watch that. Let me not put myself in that environment. That little change makes a big difference. Yep, little adjustments, adjusting the mindset, right? It really is the mindset. What you tell yourself. You're either going to speak life into yourself or you're going to speak death into yourself. Like, you choose. You choose where you fucking sit. So wherever you sit mentally is where you're going to be sitting in the physical reality. This retrograde going on right now, I think. You create your story in reality, yep. People don't understand that because people want to say, but this happened to me and that happened to me and this person did this and this and this and this and this. Yeah, and not to invalidate any of that. It's valid, yes. They did this and this and this to you. Was it fair that and that happened to you? No, it's not fair that and that happened to you. But now you're tormenting yourself by continuing to be like, well, this and this and this happened to me. I am the victim of my circumstances. Okay, you're a victim of your circumstances. Well, then you're going to continue to see the shit. You're going to continue to allow the shit to rain on you. Not thinking anything positive is going to come for you. Well, I was raised in poverty. Okay. You were raised in poverty. That's all you know. Okay. How can you get yourself out of poverty? What can you do today? What tools can you gather to get yourself out of that? Just because you were raised in that doesn't mean that you have to go generations now in the same fucking direction. You could be the generational curse breaker and make a change. I don't have the support. I don't have this and that. You have yourself. You have you. It starts with you either see yourself as deserving of something or you don't. Do you deserve to be loved or you don't? Do you not think you're good enough to be loved? Or do you think you're good enough to be loved? Do you think you're valuable enough to make a certain amount of money? Or you don't feel that you're worthy of that amount of money? We hold ourselves back. We're our worst fucking enemies. Worst critics. Embrace solitude. So there's some things that you need to think and discuss with yourself and analyze and say, what is it that's been holding me back? What am I telling myself on the daily? Like, I recently told someone, like, write down what you're doing on a daily basis. What are you saying to yourself? Like, really, what are your thoughts all day long? What is your thoughts? What are the thoughts that you constantly ruminate on? Write it down, and then start to be mindful and catching yourself when you're in that ruminating thought process and you're starting to spiral down. How can you redirect? How can you reprogram your brain? Your brain is a fucking computer. How can you reprogram your brain to head in a more positive way? Because you know those ruminating negative thoughts is not pushing you in the direction that you want to fucking go. If you want to elevate, you have to be the one that catches yourself and say, because you know what? If somebody else was to come to you and speak to you the way that you speak to yourself, what would you tell that person? You're being hard on yourself. You got to love yourself more. You got to see that you're more valuable. You got to see that you're deserving of better, right? So practice what you fucking preach. You could give good advice, but you don't take your own advice. But first it takes, all right, I need to look at what I'm feeding myself on the daily, what I'm telling myself on the daily. What is it that's holding me back? What trauma from childhood is holding me back? What was I told my whole life? For me, I was told I was fat, I was ugly, I was never going to accomplish anything, I was fucking stupid, I wasn't gifted, I wasn't talented, you know, and that's what I thought. And many years I tried to create things, but in the back, in the subconscious mind, I always had that little person talking to me saying, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You're not good enough. You don't know how to do that. It's too hard to do this. Not until I started getting out of my own headspace and saying, just trying things. Not even saying anything, just trying things. People are like, oh, you're so open to trying new things, trying new food, you know, throwing yourself into uncomfortable situations. Yeah, I wasn't always like that. Like, I was very, like, introverted. I had fucking social anxiety. I was a person walking with my head down. I didn't want to be looked at. I didn't want to be talked to. I feared the fucking world. But eventually you're just like, okay, I'm hindering myself with having all these fears and all these negative things. So let me start to navigate myself out of this anxiety. Okay, I'm anxious. Let me go to the fucking gym and box. Get all my aggression and focus on that bag. Don't worry about nobody else around me. Focus on that fucking bag and get rid of the anxiety. I used to walk in the gym with my head down. I wouldn't talk to anybody. If anybody talked to me, my heart would start speeding and everything. Now I walk in the gym like I fucking own it. And I don't give a fuck if you're looking at me, you're talking about me. Like, I don't really care because I know me. Then I didn't know me. I was worried about the criticism and fucking judgment of people. You gotta give 2 fucks less. Really, 2 fucks less about everybody else and 5 fucks more about yourself. Because you're not living for anybody else. You're living for yourself. Yes, people come along with us, they add to our life, but really, like, you're born here fucking disconnected from your mother. You're not connected. You're connected to placenta. Placenta's not connected to the mother. It's just floating on in there. We're just floating in there. You're really not connected. You're born here alone. You're gonna die alone. What you make is not going to the grave with you. Right? The way you made people feel, that will go with you. That will be your legacy. Get to know yourself so well that you're not swayed. Pathfinder, find your fucking path. Yeah, make your dreams come true. Dreamweaver. If you can visualize it, you can then achieve it. It's when we can't visualize something coming into fruition is when we can't make it happen. But if you can see it, see the ways on creating it, it's possible. It's possible for you to create that. As far-fetched as it may be, if you have that vision in your head, you can make it happen. It's about your ambition and the steps that you're willing to take and the time that you're willing to put into something that's going to create that, right? Today, I walked in shadows. Walked in shadow side. Whew. Shadow work's not fun, but you know what? It is once you come to the light, once you come to the horizon, you know, it's much better. It gets much better. It's hard, you know, that's the hardest thing is to look at yourself and look at your flaws and look at yourself as fucking a shit show, you know? It's really hard. It's easier to point fingers at other people and see them as shit, but when we come to look at ourselves and see that we're not perfect and that we've fucked up and we weren't living authentically or we were shitting on people, it hurts. It cuts very fucking deeply, and it takes a good amount of time to acknowledge it, accept it, and then start to change the behavior, right? But once you do, you're like, holy shit, how was I living my life like that? And you're not even going to recognize the person that, you know, you used to be, and people are not going to recognize the person that you used to be. They're not going to think it's, you know, the new version of you is true, right? They, you know, people like to box us into who they think they know or who they knew, most of the time because they don't have the capability of changing. So again, you can't see something outside of yourself that you can't see something outside of yourself that you can't see within yourself, right? That makes sense. Do your work. That's it. Do your work. Stop focusing on other fucking people. Who loves you? Who doesn't love you? Who's showing up for you? Who's not showing up for you? Show up for you. Show up for yourself. Once you show up for yourself and you know what you require, you know your likes, your dislikes, that's when you can get what you need from your relationships, and you're gonna start brushing away those people around you that are just like, why was I holding on to these people for so long? They weren't beneficial for me. They were taken from me. They were hindering me. It's not easy either to let go of those people, but it's a necessity. Fucking headache. We outgrow people. We outgrow people. And that's okay. You know, most of your friends are probably people that think just like you, right? Usually we have friends that are basically have the same way about them, or their political views, or their religion, and all that. So if you change your political views or your religion, then that's one less thing that you're not gonna be able to come together with people. Sometimes we gotta let it go. Because people are very invested in their beliefs. And some people are very closed-minded to their beliefs. So if you believe in one thing and I believe in another thing, some people are like, no, I can't be around a person that believes in that. Nothing's forever. Oops. Nothing is forever. But embrace it. Enjoy the time spent. And move on if you gotta move on. Just clearing up my desk. It is dirty. I haven't dusted. Look at all this shit here. See it? I wanted to clean it the other day, but I forgot. But that is it. That's all. I went on a little tangent. Well, what do you guys got going on for the weekend? Oh, he didn't put a bag back in. Like, he took the garbage, didn't take the bag. What time are we at? 8:30? What are you guys doing for the weekend? Anything special? Nice and clean. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else that I could rant about? I like my offices upside down. What the hell was that? What fell? I'm going to a party on Saturday. What kind of party are you going to, Samaya? Oh, lip gloss. What kind of party? I haven't been to a party in a minute. I think I'm gonna take the kids to play pool. We haven't played pool in a long time. I'm pretty good at pool. Just friends and family gathering for Ramadan. Very nice. Enjoy, enjoy. Are you fasting? Very nice, very nice. Good luck. Good luck. Enjoy. Somebody's sneezing up there. Hey, hey. What's up, Jess? How you doing? No problem. What's going on? What's going on in your hood? Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. I'm going to eat supper and listen to music, have a drink, relax. Very nice. I like that dinner. It's 3:33 a.m. Wow. It's 8:33 p.m. here. You just reminded me I have to write back to Chrissy. She wrote me a message on WhatsApp. I read it and then I got sidetracked. Time to sleep. Have a good night, TK. Enjoy. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That's for sure. I had a good workout today. Good class. You're welcome. Sometimes it sucks being the black sheep. Yeah, but you know what? The black sheep is not a bad thing. Black sheep is usually the one with the knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the little white sheep, they herd together. They do what's told to them. They herd in one direction. they run in their challenges and then they scurry trying to figure it out, and then they can't figure it out, and then the black sheep is there, you know, creating its own path and experiencing things differently and looking at the whole scope of things and trying to navigate out of the box. And yeah, the herd of people look at the black sheep like, what are you doing? You're stupid. You're not aware. Why do you have to be challenging? Why do you have to be so different? But we're made different. We all have different DNA. We all look differently. It's not, to be a black sheep is not a negative thing. It's just, that's, a black sheep is the authentic. We're the most authentic. We're not conditioned by society's norms. We're more conditioned by, not even conditioned, we're just placed. God places us, and then he allows us to create whatever we want to create. but humans, they want to fucking, oh, you got to do this and this and this and be like this and this and this. And it's like, but that doesn't work for me. It's hard. It is challenging being the black sheep. It is. But it's, you got to make the best of it and know who the fuck you are and what the fuck you bring and where you fucking going. Comes easier. Yeah, I used to feel bad. Yeah, I'm the black sheep. I used to feel bad about looking at things differently. You know, constantly being cold, pessimistic, and controlling, and a know-it-all, and a hypochondriac, and all these things. And it's like, it's all projection. It's all someone else's emotions and thoughts being portrayed on us to think and feel the way that they're actually feeling, instead of just allowing a person to be the way that they are and accepting that person the way that they are. You know, I'm very real. I'm very real, and I'm very truthful, and I'm very realistic in the way that I view things. And a lot of people don't like that realness. They don't like that truth. They're like, oh my God, you said that to me. And they want to get defensive and take it very personally. Not my problem. Not my problem. You hold your big boy, big girl emotions. I don't need to hold your feelings. I ain't out to hurt nobody, not to be malicious, but I think I have a pretty good eye for things, and I have a very good intuition, and I advise very well. So you can either take it or leave it. Try to be helpful, but people get butthurt. But that's on them. After my son passed, everything and everyone is different. Me having boundaries, my family thinks I'm nothing but a bitch. The people, you know, that's very healthy to set boundaries, but when you set boundaries with unhealthy people, they will spin it and twist it and then villainize you for setting those boundaries. People that can't take accountability or accept their part in the story will be that way. The gaslighting, the deflection, the shifting blame, all of that. You just gotta look at these people. Like, I this is really how I look at things now. Like, people, regarding people. I've lost a lot of people. I've grieved a lot of people, living people. I've grieved just for the fact that I speak my truth. I set my boundaries. I respect myself. I value myself enough to not allow behaviors anymore. And I will set the boundary in there, and they cannot take it. And if a person can't take it and they're not willing to sit there and repair it with me or with you, then art of detachment. I need to detach from you because I see you as a threat now to me, because you can't see your part and you're not willing to see your part. You're not willing to lead in love energy. You're leading in ego. And ego, you rather sit in your ego and create destruction and separation than leading in love and saying, let me look at this. Maybe I have wrongdoing in this. How can I change the pattern? Let me hear what this person is saying. Let me hear this boundary. Why is this person setting this boundary with me? What is it that I'm doing to this person to make them feel this way? But when we express our feelings to people about their actions, they're like, oh my God, well, I didn't mean to do that to you. I wasn't trying to do that to you. Da, 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 da. And they invalidate every feeling that you have, every way that you view it. They don't take it in consideration. They want to just blow it up, spin it around. Now it's, well, you hurt my feelings. Well, you did. Then they bring up fucking past shit. Well, you did this and did. If somebody can't sit there and hear how they hurt you and validate, hey, yes, I hurt you and I didn't mean to do that, and I will try to do better in the future not to make you feel that way, then that's a person worth keeping. But if they just want to be like, well, you're a bitch, and you think you're better than everybody else, and you're a know-it-all, and you think you do everything right, well, then so fucking be it. You make me feel this way, I gotta release you. I can't be in contact with you. I have to maybe access denied, put them on the shelf where they belong. You don't have to block people. You don't have to create separation, but you do have to start denying access. So much access to these people, minimizing the interaction that you have with them, minimizing within yourself of, okay, I'm not going to be hurt by you anymore. I see that you are an 8-year-old child in an adult body that is sitting in their wounds and trauma, and you're trying to project that out onto me. I understand that you're hurt, but I'm not going to tolerate the bad behavior. I can understand it, but I'm going to have you sit over there now and not disrupt me. That's how you deal with that. And then eventually the art of detachment, you let it go. Like, it's become a lot easier for me to let people go that I love and I care for. I wish them well, but it's a lot easier for me to release them because I'm just like, I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation with an adult that's having a temper tantrum, that's acting as a child and doesn't have the emotional maturity to hear where I'm coming from and verbalize what they need to verbalize properly. I don't have the tolerance for it anymore. I'm just like, okay, you're hurt. I'll go be hurt over there. Go be hurt over there because I'm done being mishandled and fucking disrespected and hurt by you. So I'm not going to put myself in that situation anymore. You showed me what you showed me. I see all that I need to see, and now I have to, put my hands up to it and not feed into it. It's sad that I can't even talk to my mom. I know it's sad, but listen, if people, that's on them. It's on them. You shouldn't have to overstep your boundaries to keep people in your life that are not showing up to your liking, that aren't treating you well. You deserve more than that. Isn't even going to put up with it. Blocked and now stalked. I haven't blocked anyone, but I have created separation. I will, listen, I will reach out. Even if I feel that you've done me wrong, I will reach out and try to repair 3 times. I will put myself out there. I will put my fucking ego down and I will reach out to you and feel it out. But after that 3rd try, it's a wrap, because if I keep trying, I keep breaking my own fucking heart by not getting a response or a reaction or whatever it is. I'm now hurting myself. It's no longer you hurting me, I'm hurting me. So now you made it very clear that you don't want to have contact with me, you don't want to mend things, you don't want to repair things. So have a great life. Have a great life. I know that I brought value into your life. Understand what you bring to people's life. I know I brought value to people. I know that I was pure and I had good intention with everybody. So I don't regret a damn thing. I know what I did for you, you, and you. You are missing out on a blessing. That's it. Chilled marinated pickles. Yum. It's even more sad that I'm nothing but a transaction with my mom. Some people are transactional, right? A lot of people are like that. What can I get from you? If I can't get nothing from you, then you're useless to me. Opportunist, right? If you don't do for me, I don't do for you. Second time that I did that. It was the second time, but it was cheating. I know my worth, right? I'm her daughter, not a bank. Yep. But Jess, you've enabled it, right? So you got to take accountability for that part. People will continue to take from us if we allow them to, if we continue to give in a certain manner. So you've become a bank for her. So now it's time to say enough is enough. I can't do that anymore. And you probably did say that because you said you're setting boundaries with her, and now that you're not benefiting from me financially, now you're being a cunt. I checked up on her and boom, I need money. Well, then that tells you who you're dealing with, right? You don't know anybody's shit. We don't know nobody's shit. There is no, I don't know nobody. Nobody owes me shit. I don't know nobody's shit. You give out of the kindness of your heart, you know. But that's shitty. That's shitty. And I get it. You know, I've checked up on people. Not so much like that. I'll check up on people and I'll say, oh, how are you? How's the family? How's the kids? How's this? Oh, we're good. We're okay. And then the conversation ends there. No, how are you? How are your kids? How's your career? How's this? How's that? So there is no reciprocation. There is no conversation. There is no nothing. So if you don't care enough to ask me about my life and what's going on, then why should I sit here continue to care about what the fuck you're doing? Like, it's hurtful. It's hurtful. So you just stop. And you don't feel hurt anymore. I don't feel hurt. I don't reach out. I don't feel hurt. And it's not blanketing it. It's just, I've tried enough with your ass. And you've showed me multiple times that you don't prioritize me. You don't give two fucks about me. So why am I going to continue to sit here and give two fucks about you? I helped, and once I saw it being used, I cut her off, right? Yeah. Use and abuse. Access. Good. Do what you gotta do, Jess. Listen, it gets lonely. It gets lonely as you elevate. It gets lonely as you set those boundaries, and it's okay. It really is okay. It is so much peaceful sitting alone, right? Sitting alone, and you don't sit alone forever. You sit alone for a hot minute, and then you start gathering people that really, they rather give to you than take from you. You know, that's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm having people come in now that, like, they want to help me. They want to support me. They want, like, hey, what can I do for you? Like, I want to help you. I never had that. I never had people like, oh, I want to help you. Everybody's like, oh, what can we take from Jess? What can we get? Because Jessie always, I'm here for you. I'll show up. You need me in the middle of the night? I'll show up. You need me to send you money? I'll show up. I'll give to you. You need a day off? You need to relax? I'm there for you. You need a spa day? I'll take your kids. Yeah, give. Not good. Not healthy. Not healthy. People, please. Thinking that we have to give something to be loved properly. No. No. You're kind, yes. Be kind to people. But you don't have to go over and beyond to receive love from people. And it is lonely, but it gets better. You know, the more you come to terms with these people are hurt and they got trauma and they just don't have the emotional maturity to fix themselves, you give more grace, right? Giving grace to, all right, you're fucking hurt. I'll let you be hurt. But over there, be hurt over there. You don't got to be on my lap and on my back. But they're hurt. You know, a lot of these people are not doing it intentionally. I'm sure that she's not intentionally trying to hurt you or make you feel some type of way, but that's her inner child screaming out and saying, I don't know how to deal with something. If you can't mother or father your own inner child, how are you going to mother or father your child the correct way? There's going to be issues there. You're strong, Jocelyn. You're strong. You're strong. You've been through a lot. Listen, you're taking care of yourself. You've supported them. You've supported them a lot, right? With your time, with your finances, with your ear. You supported your parents, your brothers, you know, while losing a son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've done a lot. And you should be proud of yourself. And just support yourself in that. You wish you had more fun. Well, then that's something to work on. That's something that's lacking in your life. You need to do something for yourself. Go out, take yourself out, go to the spa, go create something. You know, make conscious effort to be like, I need fun at least once a month. I need to do something fun for myself. And it doesn't always have to be a big thing. It doesn't always have to cost money. Just, hey, I want to drink a glass of wine and do some artwork. Or sit on a hammock and read a book, you know? It doesn't always have to be like, oh, go out and drink and party and do all that. It could just be like, hey, I want, you know, Just simple things. So other times, yeah, let me go to the spa, or let me go get a massage, or go to a comedy club. Something. You gotta do something for yourself, because you're caring for everybody else. You gotta care for yourself. What's up, Nito? Nito's on that self-care grind right over there. What are you doing? What's up? Not much. I'm chilling like a villain. I'm a villain in many stories, but I take it. I was the angel at one point when they were in my life. Now I'm the villain, and I'm okay with that. You're welcome. What's up, Nudo? What are you doing? Go to cha-cha. Are you still doing flamingo dancing? Flamingo. Flamenco? It's flamenco, right? Not flamingo. Nah. You conquered it. Good enough. Yes, I'm all about self. Yeah, yep. Yes. That's it. You try it, you see if you like, you see you enjoy, you stick with it a little bit, and then you mosey on. That's what I did with salsa. Took it for like 4 months, and then I'm like, okay, I feel like they were getting into like styling and all that. I'm just like, I know enough to just move. I don't need to know all this extra things. I just want to know how to move. Just good enough to get by. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to perform. Now I just like going to the socials. I could use a refresh salsa lesson. I want to do bachata. One of the guys, we went on Valentine's Day, salsa. They had a salsa bachata social. And one of the guys was nice. He came over and showed us how to do bachata. I was like, okay, all right, that's good, but there's so much more to it. I mastered in my way. Right. Yeah, I like just getting good enough at things and then just push through. Like, I don't try to be great at anything, just good enough to my standard of good enough. Like, other people be like, wait, she's misstepping that salsa, or she's not turning correctly, or she's not really on rhythm. But to my standard, I know it good enough. Good enough for me, that's all that fucking matters. I don't care if you're watching and criticizing me for it. I'm having a good old time. I'm here for the fun. I'm not here for perfection. I'm here for fun. Just enough to know how to handle yourself out there. Exactly. It was funny. So there's a version of salsa, female version and male, right? Female follows, male leads. Well, I was trying to teach him salsa, but I was teaching him the female version. So when he got out there, he was doing the steps of the follower. And the guys had to come up and be like, what are you doing? She taught me. I'm like, oh, I forgot. I could only teach you how to be a follower. So they're like, no, you lead it. So my little princess. He got it by the end. He was leading it. But I forgot that there's follow and lead. And that lead steps are different than the follow. Oh, it was funny. It's a good time. This is other place that I want to go to. It's called Palermo. Palmetto. It's in Asbury Park. They have like salsa every like Tuesday, but it's like a bar. It's actually like bar club thing, restaurant. The one I go to is a studio, so they make the studio into a nightclub with a DJ, which is cool. But I would like to be in an atmosphere like it's more flowy and less like, even though she's instructing it, it feels more like a dance club, like more a night on the town type of feel. More snow up there, yeah. Monday. It took them 2 days to plow us out. Yeah, 2 days. Used to go to dinner clubs, eat in at 8, 9. They removed the tables. Nice. I like that. Yeah. It's crazy. You got more than me. Yep. They're still cleaning it up. They, in some of the plazas, they have the bobcats and the snowplows going. Still today. Yeah, they did shit. They did a shit show on the streets. Yep, dancing the night away. It's a good time. I like grooving. I'm not the best, but I hold my own. For me, I'm like, yeah, I have rhythm. I might not be on beat, but I got rhythm. However that works. 80 next week, Daddy. Nice. Love it. I'll be in warm weather soon enough. Soon enough. I wish I had a quad with a plow. That's so fun. Next month, I'll be out of here. Going to the warm weather. Yeah, quads are always fun. My in-laws have one upstate. The snow is a little tricky though, because it slides. They're on a hill, so it tends to slide, which is a little scary. They don't have a plow on it or anything, just for fun, like to get the sleds up and down the hill, so the kids don't have to walk back up the mountain. But in the summertime, it's fun to go in the field, ride around the lake and stuff. It's scary when the kids fucking drive that. These kids have been driving the quad since they were like 3 years old. Two or 3 years old. They've been driving these freaking quads. But it scares me to be on the back of it because they want to zoom. Slow down. There's like dips in the field. I don't know. It's scary. I like farm equipment. Evan loves the tractor. He's very good at the tractor. I never drove the tractor. Binge watching on Paramount, 1883, 1923, Yellowstone, Landman, while I recover from working out. Interesting. Yellowstone, the second person told me about Yellowstone. Yellowstone Park is very nice. I landed hard on my chest, so now I have to be careful. What you hit into the thing? What the hell are you doing, Jess? How fast you going? That's all I've been doing. I gotta get my workout game back up. Going off the jumps, I landed wrong. What the fuck are you doing, Jess? Off of jumps? Oh no, hell no. Nope. You could flip those shits real quick. No, I don't fuck around with that. I was being a redneck. Yeah. No. The mommy and me is like, no, we stay at like 30. We ain't popping fucking wheelies and going off fucking cliffs and shit. or riding through mud. Be careful over there. Gotta keep it safe. It's probably fun though. Good old time. I go 30 with Amelia. Honey, she's getting big, that girl. She's getting tall. I saw, what picture did I see? I saw a picture. I don't know where, when, but I saw her. And I was like, she had a fucking growth spurt. She didn't look like she grew fucking 2 feet. How's everything going with her? Have a good night. Going to wind down. Yeah, I'm going there too. She's almost taller than me. I see that. How old is she now? Well, you're shorty, Mac. What, you're 5 foot? 5'1"? Great, she's talking so much. Good, she's 8. Very good. Only 8? And she's that tall? Damn. I'm 4'11". Yeah, you really are a shorty, Mac. 4'11"? You don't look that short in your pictures. So you would come up to my, like, my nose? Her father is 6 foot. Ah, that's where she gets it from. Down it? I'm thinking you would probably be at my nose. Is your mom short? Your mom's taller, right? A little bit taller? 6 foot? Damn. That's Thomas? That's her dad? Or is there another one? Have I ever seen him? Are you still with him? I'm getting hungry now. Jeez, I'm telling you. Anytime I drink wine, I just want to eat. Yes, he's on my Facebook and TikTok videos. Where is Brittany? To you. She's 4'11". Who's Brittany? Who's Brittany? The swim instructor? The swim manager? Oh, lifeguard. The one with the black hair? Yeah. She doesn't look like she's that short. Yeah, she's probably up to my nose. She doesn't look that short to me, though. I think she wears platform shoes. I'm 5'5.5". I'm probably shrinking though. Menopause. Kids. Shrink. Not full menopause, but perimenopause, whatever the fuck they want to call it. My kids are like, you're 80. I'm like, shut up. No, you're old. I'm like, you don't know what old is. When I start to become old, you're going to be like, wow, she really wasn't old. Even when my grandmother was old, I thought she was going to live forever. When she was in her 60s. I never really looked at her as old because that lady, man, she was taking us on road trips, 2-week fucking long car road trips. Well, what other road trips are there? There's car road trips. Driving, like she took the majority of the fucking driving cross country with us in her late Yeah, she was like 67, 68 years old, 70 maybe. The resilience on that woman, flying us everywhere, taking us on cruises, like she was fucking go-getter. Cooking, being on her feet all day, like creating things. Yeah, I didn't look at her as old either. I was like, you're gonna live forever. She lived to 80. Pretty good life. I thought she was gonna live later than that, but cancer. Cancer gets you. 2 rounds of different cancers. Yeah. These kids, they really make you feel good. And he's like, you're getting a little plump there. You're getting a little chubby. I'm like, well, it's called mommy's eggs are rotting now. So, shit happens. It happens. Can't help it. Just gotta fucking accept it. Yeah, girls tend to, like, you know, be a little bit more sensitive. The boys are like, no. Evan looked at me the other day. I had my hair back. I worked out. I cleaned the house. Like, just going nuts. And I had my hair back, and he's just looking at me. We're having dinner, and he's looking across the table at me, looking at my hair. He's like, you need to go for a shower. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Yes. Okay. I don't look very presentable right now. It's okay. It's okay. Little shit. Yeah, they really know how to make me feel loved and confident. That's okay. I'm gonna miss the you looking fluffy today. Oh yes he did. Yes he did. He looked me up and down, like giving me that. You need a shower. I'm like, I could say that to you every single day. Go fucking brush your hair. They're good. They're good. Evan, he is the assistant coach to his esports team. He was one of the top 2 in the state with the esports Smash Brothers competition tournament or whatever. He beat one of the college students over at Rutgers, and now he is basically the face of esports for the shirts for the store, like the merch, and he's getting an award next month because he's going to start playing with at Brookdale College, competing with, being a representative for Brookdale College. So he's doing good. He's going to get his license. And, Ethan graduated. He's starting to look for jobs, just did his resume. And then my Andy, he's getting all the girls. He's girl crazy. He's doing good. He actually supposed to be going for this this statewide German test. We'll see what that's about. They all got a good sense of humor. Yeah, thanks. They're all funny. They all got fucking jokes. They all got jokes. They all have a sense of humor. They're growing. Yeah, they're growing up. They're becoming men. I don't know what I think about that. I don't really like it. You know, you hear the F-bombs and the stuff. You know, I'm very open with my kids. Like, we talk about anything and everything. There is no holds, but some of the shit, I'm like, I'm the mama. I'm the mom. Like, we shouldn't be talking, like, the shit that we talk about at the dinner table. I'm just like, can we not discuss this? Like, I just sit there stunned. And they just go harder. You know, they just go harder when they know, like, oh, mommy's uncomfortable. Yeah, let's kick it up a fucking notch, you know? Ethan's going to be 21. Evan's going to be 18. And Andy just turned 15. So, yeah, 2 men. Andy basically acts like a fucking man. They're all taller than me, or as tall as me. They're hilarious. Yeah, they are. They are. I don't like it. I don't like it. The shit that they say. The low fucking digs that they do to each other and me is just... Yeah, I was looking back at my Facebook videos and pictures. I was like, oh, they were so little and they were so cute. And like how much fun I had with them when they were little. Like we were always creating, we were always doing something, being in nature and, you know, all these fun things. And now that they're older and now that they're tied to the fucking electronics, they don't want to do nothing. Like, I went out there the other day and I built my own fucking hillbilly Jack snowman. I'm like, guys, come out and play with me. It's 50 fucking degrees out, sunshine, it's beautiful, got all the snow. Nobody came out. I made snow angels by myself. I iced my back in my snow angel. I made a snowman. I did I face planted in the snow. I found a flat piece of fucking face plant. I'm like, these kids don't want to come play with me. That's the only sad part. They don't want to hang out anymore. Yeah, they don't want to have fun. I'm like, let's go. I want to take them to go play pool tomorrow, this weekend. Let's go play pool. I need my alone time. I need time to decompress. I'm like, I'm giving you an opportunity to fucking have fun, and you want to decompress. You have Sundays. You have Sundays to do that. You're coming out and you're having fun with me for 2 hours. That's it. 2 hours. Taking up my whole day. And then they get jealous when other people are paying me attention. Why do you have to do that? Why does this one have to come over? Well, you're not hanging out with me. You have to stay single forever. You can't have no fun. Because we're jealous of you having fun. But we don't want to have fun with you, but we don't want to see you have fun. Make it make sense. Yeah. You need to stay single forever. I'm like, you're gonna be with me forever. That's what I say to Evan, because I really believe it. I'm like, you're gonna be with me forever. He's gonna be the one that takes care of me when I'm sick. He is. He's gonna be the one. The other two give 2 fucks about me. He's gonna be the one. Oh, mommy needs me. Yeah. Because he's the one that checks in on me the most. He's my little fucking therapist, even though he doesn't want to be. And I don't want him to be. But his room is right next to mine. So he sees when I'm not healthy. He sees when I'm sad. He walks by and he sees everything. So it's kind of hard not to see and not to say something. So yeah, he comes in, gets his back scratched. Doesn't hug back. Comes and lays down and gets his back scratched, and then leaves for the night. Scratches his head, and then he's on his way. I'm like, it would be nice to get a reciprocated hug or scratch or something. Sometimes I get it. Yeah, he definitely is an empath. Yeah, he knows. He's very intuitive. He's an old soul. He knows a lot. Book smart, life smart. He knows a lot. I just hope he finds his way with that, because it's challenging when you're intuitive at a young age and you don't know how to decipher like what you're feeling, if your feelings or other people's feelings, or he's very truthful, he's very blunt, he's very direct in his communication. And again, people don't like that. People don't like being told the truth, and then they villainize you, and then you start to feel like, oh, I'm the bad guy, start questioning yourself. So I try to let him know that, just trust yourself. Yeah, definitely feel that. Amelia's gone past her, yeah. It's difficult. It is. Like it's a blessing and a curse. It is. Because even though we don't want to pull on energies, we pull on energies. And also transmuting. Like the other day, I was around someone that was having a hard time and going through, grief and all those good feelings. And I was feeling great. And, I gave this person guidance and talked and hugged and all that. And I walked away. And later on that day, I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm crying and I'm second guessing and I'm slipping into nostalgia and all these things. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, did I rub off on you? I'm like, no. yes. So yeah, we pull on energy and then transmute it for people. But I shake it off quick. Like, he was sitting in that for a couple days, and I felt it for half a day, and then today I'm fine. So I know how to turn it now and not slip, not go into the pits of hell, and understanding that it's just an emotion, it's just short term, it's just a thought, it's, not to attach the thought or the emotion, and just feel through it and get rid of it. She was outside playing and I'm watching her, and I swear to you, she was talking to Christopher. Probably, yeah. Yeah, empaths are usually connected. This kid knew at 5 years old. My grandmother was on her deathbed, and he knew. He told me we should open the window so her soul could fly out the window. At that point, I wasn't spiritual. Yeah, I was religious, but not really that religious. Like, not... That was like, it hit me in the heart. But I'm like, 5 years old. Open the window so her spirit can fly out. Okay. And he was the only one out of the three that kept coming up and checking on me and her. The other two stayed downstairs. Now Ethan is 3 years older, so 8 years old. He only came up once when we got there, and then he stayed down. Andy, what was 2? He stayed downstairs, but he kept checking in on everybody coming into the room. And then he said that like right before she took like her last breaths, like an hour before. You should open that window so a spirit goes out. Can fly. Oh, okay. He's, you know, I tell him that story. He's like, I didn't say that. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Where am I gonna pull that from? Like, why would I even pull that from anywhere? I'm like, yes, that's what you said to me, and I was stunned. I was like, oh my god, you know. She just broke in. She must have had to go out. She broke in and she cried to me, and then she ran back out. She's good. She's getting old. She's an old lady. Old lady. I have to shovel her a path so she can go to the bathroom. Because this poor dog was up to the fucking neck, sinking. She's like, and looking back at me like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Like, I can't smell my territory. She's like this. Oh my god. Last snowstorm, it was all ice. It was all, and I taught her how to go on the hill and just pee and shit on the hill, right? So she going up on the hill, she's sliding back down. Oh, poor baby. And then fucking landmines all over, like 30 fucking landmines, because nobody's going out there and cleaning anything, you know. This poor dog. So yeah, Evan helped me. We shoveled like 2 paths. Like we made a square for her, and this motherfucker chooses to go left on my patio where there's concrete, but it's covered with snow, but there's only maybe this much snow over there versus this much snow over there. So I'm like, you little fucking bitch. We did that whole area, and now you're gonna go on that. So I'm gonna have to retrain this dog springtime, because she's literally shitting everywhere in the fucking yard. Even by the back door, like right by the back fucking door. You open the door and there was a pile of shit the one day. I'm like, not happy with this. But what are you gonna do? It snowed, I get it, but we need to get her back up on that hill and get things back on track. It's probably going to take a minute now that her scent is everywhere. And she's prissy. She don't like getting her paws wet and cold. Yeah. I don't blame her. Alright. My wine is done. I'm going to be done. Yeah, that's my daughter. Yeah, for sure. In her old age, I'm telling you, she's becoming more verbal and smarter. She's becoming smarter. She will sit at my bed, cry, get me up. She will get me up in the morning when she wants to sunbathe. She will sit her ass, she'll come get me, cry, and then she'll go to the front carpet by the door, and she will sit by the door looking up at the curtains for me to open the fucking curtains so she could sunbathe. Then she also asked me to move the chairs underneath the dining room table so she could lay where the sun is. This dog will cry to me to get to the snack closet. She will sit there. What do you want? And she'll walk up and she'll... Snack closet. Yeah, princess. Princess. The one day, she knocked on the fucking bathroom door. The bathroom door. I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? You're like a fucking toddler. Like, knocking on my door, my bathroom door with her nose to let her out. Knocking on the door or putting her paws under the door when my son was going nuts down here with a fucking hockey stick trying to kill a fucking a humongous fucking cricket. She came and got me and she's like, serious business. Come help your child, because I can't help him. I don't want to eat the big fucking cricket. She don't like the big crickets. Like, she will kill it, but they must taste like horrible. She don't like the big fucking cricket. Loves spiders. She'll eat the spiders for us. But yeah, she's getting funny in her old age. But when the kids need help, she'll really go to the extent. What's up, Bitchy? How you doing? What else does she do? I don't know. Those are a couple funny things that she do. I'm like, really? You got me out of bed to open up curtains, or you got me out of bed to go downstairs to help this kid fucking kill a cricket? Because you didn't want to kill the cricket? She didn't even come downstairs. She just heard Ethan like, knocking on the fucking bathroom door. She picks fights with just random objects. Like, if I'm playing fight with the kids, she'll just randomly go up to the broom, hit the broom, or, you know, a stand-up fan or heater. She'll just hit it, pick a fight with it. She's funny. She's a good girl. She is good, but she's becoming a pain in the ass the older she gets. Like midnight, 3 o'clock in the morning, I need to go out because because I was sleeping at 9 o'clock when you wanted to let me out, and now it's 3 o'clock and I gotta go to the bathroom. So yeah, your ass is gonna wake up and let me the fuck out. And then her scent is going, her hearing is going, so now she can't really smell her scent, so it takes her a lot longer. She circles the fucking property. I just like, just there's so much room. Just sit, pop a squat. Yeah, thank you for the heart me and the music conductor. Yeah. Definitely getting smarter in old age. She got lucky with her. And they were gonna kill her at 12 o'clock if we didn't pick her up. She was $50 from a kill shelter in Brooklyn or Bronx. My cat tells me when he wants what he wants. That's cute. I don't think I ever had another dog like be so like, I want this, do this for me. No, I never had a dog give hugs either. Like sit on her back legs and put her arms on your shoulders and squeeze your neck with her paws. She'll like cross her paws and like hug you around your neck. I never had a dog do that either. Yeah, very cute. Yeah, very adorable. That's what connected me with her on the Facebook kill shelter page. They're like, this dog is going to be killed by 12 p.m., blah, blah, blah. She was sitting on this lady's lap, hugging her like that, and she was a year old, and she was looking over her shoulder like this. And I'm like, you're mine. I was watching that site for weeks, maybe even months. I was watching that site, and then when I saw her in her little sweater on top of this lady's lap, giving that hug and just looking over her shoulder, we need her. And she's been nothing but a good pup. She was like a little nanny for the kids when they were younger. They'd lay on her, pull her tail. She wouldn't do nothing. She never snapped at the kids, ever. Never. Always very good. Yeah, I'm happy I saved her. My ex never had a dog either. I'm like, you were deprived. Like, I was raised with dogs, cats, turtles, rabbits, birds, parrots. Like, we had all different things in my house. We always had animals, multiple animals at one time. Goldfish, angelfish. And he never had anything. And I'm like, he's like, I always wanted a dog. And I'm like, okay. Do you know the responsibility the dog comes with? No, what we got? Okay. All right. Here we go. Loved him. Fell in love. Sitting on his lap in the computer chair all the time. Licking on him. It was cute. Yeah, she's spoiled. Not too spoiled. She doesn't get much human food. Sometimes. Now that she's getting older, we spoil her a little bit more than when she was younger. But anyway, alright, let me go. I'm going sleepy and hungry. It's getting late. A Slinky? That's a cat's name? That's cute. Slinky. Yeah. She's what, 12? She's going to be 13 this year. She's getting old. She's getting old. Hopefully she lasts a long time. As long as she's thriving. That's it. I need to go rest my head and call it a day. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna let you go. Now that we're just shooting the shit for the last hour. I always forget to turn you off. Alright, I see you later, YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Come again. Okay, bye. Keep yourself in high regard.